If you need a quantity of really fancy, beautiful napkins for a wedding or an event, but you have checked out how much they are to rent, watch today's video and I will show you how you make your own monogrammed napkin. Okay, we get to plan a wedding for our daughter, and it was just a natural thing. We were going to make the napkins because that is what we've always done in our house. For years, I taught money saving classes, budgeting classes by education and profession. I'm a financial planner, so I love saving money. So we make our own napkins. So if you're going to do this for your household, I select fabric that is printed all the way through. It's kind of like the homespun fabric, and we use these. We don't buy paper towels, we use our fabric napkins. But today I'm going to show you how to make napkins that have a cute little monogram on them for an event or for a wedding. So let's get started. The napkins that I make are 12 inches by 12 inches. So if you have fabric that is 44 inches wide, you'll be able to get 9 napkins out of 1 yard of fabric. If you use wider fabric like decorator width, you will be able to get 12 napkins out of 1 yard of fabric. The fabric that we're going to use for Bailey's wedding is actually a drapery fabric. So it's not the same pattern on the back, but it looks really good and is very stunning. It does say that it's dry clean only, so we took a little piece and we finished it, and I washed it in normal and it worked fine. So if you're concerned, just do a little test one and see how it fares. This fabric is actually too long for my ruler. These are the cutting supplies that I like to use, and I have the link down below. So I have my cutting mat turned sideways. I have my straight edge, and I am going to cut 12 inches. But since I run out of ruler here, I am going to just take the ruler, follow along my cut line, and continue. The next step is to make your second cut so that you have a 12 by 12 inch square. Now you need to finish the edge of your napkin. So set your machine to a zigzag. And Bailey wanted to have a nice wide zigzag, so I changed mine to 5.0 on the width, but still wanted them close together. The ones I use for the household, I like a nice tight zigzag, so you can determine your style. So start up in one corner, and I like to hold my thread so that it doesn't go down into the needle plate. When you get to the end, go ahead and continue clear to the end, go straight out. Don't cut your thread at this point. I pull up my needle, I turn my project, line it back up at the edge, and continue. And there's probably going to be a few little hairy edges. I am making a large quantity of these for the wedding, so I'm just making a stack of them and then just clip them all at once. We have made monograms to go on each of the napkins. This is a little design that Bailey made, and then I put it on heat transfer vinyl using the Cricut machine and weeded it off. And I have a link below on the vinyl that we like to use. And Bailey would like these to be centered on the napkin. So, and like I said, I'm doing a quantity of these, so quick and easy. Just fold it in half, find your center. So there's my center point, and I am just going about 1 finger width from the edge. I'm going to lay down the monogram onto the fabric. I like to cover it with freezer paper. My machine automatically beeps at 10 seconds. Yours might be a little different. I tested at the end of 10 seconds, see if it needs to go a little longer, but we'll check here as soon as it goes off. Oh, that looks like it's good already. So I'm going to set that one aside and let it cool. We are doing a combination of colors, so I wanted to show you what it looks like on a darker fabric. So again, just going to find the center, mark it with my finger, lay on the monogram. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, this one has cooled down, so I'm going to go ahead and take off the plastic. We want these all to be folded, so while you have your machine hot, I have cut a piece of 4-inch cardstock and fold your napkin around it. I'm double checking to make sure my monogram is in the center. Looks good. I'm going to go ahead and put the freezer paper back on because I don't want the fabric to get too hot. And there it is, all pressed and ready. I'm going to go ahead and peel this one off and do the same thing. Center up your picture. Beautiful. These napkins are a hit. We make them for gifts, for birthdays, Christmas. You can put different sayings on them, different personalization, different names. But for an event or a wedding, these are really, really economical to make. So if you have any question while you're making yours or designing yours, please comment down below. We'd love to help you out. But as always, thank you for watching DIY on the House.